All right, this is part two. So I did finally get this out. Jesus Christ. It was a pain in the ass, but here it is. The way I did that was I used this bar right here and I put it on the end because this was like sitting in there kind of like this, but it was on this side because there's this key, and that key goes into that thing right there, and that's how it holds it in place. So it was actually sitting on this side, but it was flush. This broken piece was flush up against this. So I took this bar and I put it in there, and then I hit it with a hammer over and over and over until it came out. All right, so to get to that part, I had to take this off, and then I loosened this up, pulled this out a little bit, and then it's attached right here, and this kind of goes back and forth. Everything is Loctited, so I gotta get some Loctite to replace it. When I put these back in, I gotta put Loctite on the end. And then this is the band that attaches to that thing right there. And I got one of these apart, and I was able to get one of them apart because it was still in there and it was still keyed, and I was able to put vice. It's gonna sound ridiculous, but I was able to put vice grips on it like this and hold it down. So this was sitting like this, right on top of this thing. And then I could turn it and it would put all the pressure on the bottom, and I was able to actually get it off. So one of them I can salvage. But this one, since it was free and they put this goddamn shit on with the force of a million Greek gods, I cannot for the life of me get this one off. So I got to order actually. And this is, you can see how this attaches if you want. This is attaches to the axle right there. It attaches just like that to this. You know, it'll sit like right here. And then the band goes across this. So when you're moving it, it moves this thing which attaches to this, and then that goes to that, reduce. I don't know how the gearing works exactly, but learn a lot about this machine. These are your brakes right there, and that's how you get resistance. But yeah, took me after I got this off. After I got both, I had to take both sides off, which is a pain in the ass. And then it took me about an hour after I got both sides off to get to this point where I had these out. And as you can see, there's literally parts everywhere. There's shit everywhere because it's a freaking pain in the dick to get this out. So, Jesus Christ. Thank God it's out. And I don't know who designed this thing, but man, God. God damn you. God damn you so much. I would hate that if I was a repair technician and I saw this, I would be so angry. It's such a pain in the ass. But there you go. So now I gotta order a new axle, a new one of these. I might just buy two of these because everything's kind of cheap. It's not too expensive, but I might just get two of these just so it's all put together, and then put the axle in, and then I'll put everything back together again. So this is the Proform Hiit, completely torn apart. I'll do a quick camera around so people can see, in case something else breaks, how this thing looks. You have these connectors right here. You have this little computer with a battery on it. I'm assuming maybe that's not a battery. Honestly, I have no idea what that is. I could probably look it up. The B5K. And then you have this little motor. It looks almost like a potentiometer, sort of. Maybe that's just to keep track of distance. I bet that's what it is. I bet it's to keep track of distance. And then you have this. And if you have to replace these, you're going to have a really hard time because these are on right here with these hex screws. And again, they're Loctited in there, and it's a pain in the ass if you want to try to remove them, just so you know. So there's that. It comes up here, and this is all the connections for the computer. So there you go. Proform Hiit. It's actually a pretty simple machine. It's just put together it's put together terribly. Whoever designed it. God, I hate you. I hate you so much. All right. Bye.